Hello, welcome to the Paint and Sip Uganda channel. My name is Bella Art. I'll be your host today and I'll take you through this painting. So we are painting the wine glass painting, and as you can see, I've just used cream and I'm using the medium-sized brush to go around the edges of each of these items. So this is actually step 1, and yeah, so I very neatly, using my detail brush and the cream that you got in your package. Of course, I know you're watching this video because you got our packages from Paint and Sip Uganda, and they come with all the colors that are going to be used in this artwork. Anyway, I'm still using the detail brush with the cream, and I'm literally going just around the sides of our artwork because the cream is supposed to be the background of our artwork. It's supposed to be the background of our masterpiece. So that is what I'm doing right now, and if you are following this tutorial, which I bet you are, you should be doing the same thing too. I take my time and go round each of the items. I started with the grapes, the leaves. I went around the glass. Now I'm at the bottle. And once I have that, I am good to go. I wash my detail brush in my water cup with some water and dry it up. I have a cloth that I use to dry out my detail brush, then I rest it. Next, I get my big brush, and still using the cream color, I paint the rest of the background. I paint the rest of the background. I can even go on to the sides if I want to go on to the sides. Yeah, but I'm just really painting the whole background right now with the detail, with the undercoat brush. You notice it was important to use the detail brush at first because then it makes the undercoat parts much easier. Now that I'm done, I wash my undercoat brush and dry it up. I think I'm about to dry it up. Yeah. I hope you're enjoying the session, by the way. Enjoy it and make sure you follow Paint and Sip Uganda. Okay, next, using my detail brush once again and the color black, I dip into the brush and I paint the bottle. I paint the wine bottle black, the full wine bottle, using my detail brush. And then I wash the detail brush in my water cup. I have to wash out, so you have to wash out between coats. Between each color, you wash out the detail brush or the brush that you've used and dry it up. Okay, now we're going to go to paint the grapes. I dig into my purple using the same brush. Remember, I just washed out the black from it. So now I'm using the purple and I'm going over it, over the grapes. I start out very carefully. Take your time. By the way, each step of this, I know this video, some of the steps, honestly, like right now, they are fast forward, but it's about you taking your time. As a professional artist, it must have taken me maybe about 40 minutes to paint this simple beginner-friendly artwork, which was actually pre-sketched, right? So this pre-sketched work took me about 40 minutes to paint, and this video is about 8 minutes long, so take your time and follow each step. If you want the layers to dry, let them dry. Okay, now that we're done with the grapes, I'm digging into the green using the same brush. Remember, you saw me wash it. So I'm digging into the green and I'm going over the leaves of the grapes. The grapes that make our beautiful wine. Wait, is the adjective to describe wine beautiful? No. I'm just going to say delicious because there's no other adjective coming to mind, but yeah. So our leaves are done with the green. I'm washing the brush now. Now I'm digging into the red. So I go over the actual wine drink in the glass, the wine pouring out of the bottle into the glass. Next, using my color palette, I get a bit of red, I put it on some part of the color palette, and then I dig into little black. The point is for you to make the red more than the black. Mix it up, it becomes a bit maroon, and onto your red base that you had put earlier. That is when you go over with this new shade, the maroon shade, and yeah, you just go over it because it leaves that realistic wine looking color as opposed to just leaving it with a red. So I like to do that just to make our wine look more realistic, just like, the normal red wine. Yeah, by the way, don't forget to paint and sip as you paint this artwork. Enjoy the process. Enjoy each brush stroke. Alright, so next I wash my brush, and that is color white, using the same brush, the detail brush. I dig into the color white, and I'm about to give my bottle some details just to bring it to life. So I go over the bottle. I'm just trying to give it some details to make it look slightly realistic, even in the least bit realistic. Yeah, so I go over it. Honestly speaking, you can do whatever you want to do with your bottle. And now I'm going over my glass. I'm just putting a little bit of dots here and there just to give my wine like that bubbles effect. Anyway, I'm done. I've washed my brush, and next, using the same brush, I'm going to dig into black, and I will go over my leaves. I'm going to put in the veins. I think they're called veins, right? What are they called? They must be called veins. Yeah, okay, like the details on the leaves, right? Yeah, so I go over them with a black. Just once again, our idea is to make it look more realistic. So that's what I'm doing. We want our artwork to have some detail, yeah, not to be boring. So I also go over the bubbles. I go over my glass. Look at that, the definitions of the glass are coming out now, and I'm just using the black from my paints that I got from Paint and Sip Uganda, and I'm using my detail brush. And now look at that, the glass looks very realistic. Once again, using the same color, the same brush, I go over the leaves, the outlines of the leaves, and yeah, oh my god, we're done with our artwork. That is how it looks. It looks so beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this session. Please follow Paint and Sip Uganda everywhere and continue watching our videos. We help beginner-friendly artists to create beautiful artwork for their home or to give to a loved one. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and visit again Paint and Sip Uganda. If you want to buy that canvas, it only goes for 75,000. And yeah, subscribe. Bye.